The country's private sector groups have expressed disappointment with the delay in approving amendments to the Public Bodies Management and Accountability Act. In a joint statement today, the groups urged Parliament to expeditiously complete the process. The proposed amendments will, among other things, bar politicians from serving on public boards. President of the Jamaica Chamber of Commerce, Lloyd Distant, says the revised act is urgently needed to create more transparency in public board appointments.
We are anticipating, certainly expecting to see term limits come out of this, improved diversity, both based of gender, but also in terms of the skill sets that sits on these boards. And we want to ensure continuity. Too often we see as administration changes or as a minister changes, the total composition of a board could change. That certainly does not augur well for continuity and the advancement of a consistent approach to the work of our public boards. This act, as currently drafted, we believe covers all those areas and more. And as such, across the private sector, virtually every single private sector institution has come out in support of putting this act in place.
Meanwhile, President of the Private Sector Organization of Jamaica, Keith Duncan, says the amendments to the Public Bodies Management and Accountability Act should help stamp out corruption in the use of public funds.
This act was to be approved last week by the lower house, and there was no quorum. In light of all of the noise around governance in Jamaica and alleged corrupt use of taxpayers' funds and assets, we in the private sector are urging our parliamentarians to prioritize the passing of these regulations to bring the required expertise, transparency, and good governance practice to public boards.